Hey, what's up, Laker fans? On Friday night, the Lakers blew out the Warriors 117-97 and sent a message to the rest of the league that they're legit. Let's take a look at how it all went down. The Lakers ran a ton of high ball screen action in this game to exploit Golden State's propensity to stay with their guy rather than tag the roll man. This play starts with a high post entry pass for Nance and then ends with a ball screen for Clarkson. Then Nance flows into a handoff with Ingram. While this is happening, Lou Williams, who made the initial pass to Nance, is replacing Clarkson. He's even telling Clarkson to move up a spot. Clarkson obliges, and now you have a handoff between him and Ingram. Now this right here is the part that makes the play work. Golden State switches all of these, and Walton uses that against them. Kevin Durant is going to switch on to Clarkson, and then Tarek Black's going to set a ball screen on him. So now at this point, Klay Thompson has just had to go from being an on-ball defender to being a help side defender on a pick and roll. He hesitates, and because of that, Black has a free run to the basket. The rest of it takes care of itself. Same idea here, but simpler. You got a high ball screen between Williams and Black, and Andre Iguodala's job is to tag Black on this, then recover to Ingram. But Iguodala has a tendency to cheat on that tag, and no one knows that better than Luke and his coaching staff. Lou Williams reads that correctly, and it's a dunk. One more variation here, but the same idea. You got an entry pass to Ingram here on horns, and then Tarek Black is going to set a screen for him. It's Klay Thompson's job to tag Black on the roll, but he's very late. This is more bad defense than it is good offense, but the Lakers had this scouted. This is a common play that the Lakers run after timeouts or at the beginning of quarters. The guy up top passes to the wing, and then he's going to receive a back screen for the lob. They usually run this for Ingram. They got a layup on it, I believe, to start the second quarter in the Indiana game. In the first quarter, the Warriors trapped a ball screen and forced Clarkson to call a timeout, which was a sign of things to come. After halftime, Golden State started to trap ball screens almost every time, taking advantage of the relative lack of ball handling in the Lakers starting lineup. It took a while for the Lakers to execute this, but the way that you beat that is with a short roll. Rather than have your roll man roll all the way to the basket, you want him to settle in right about here. Nance rolls too far on this one, which puts it at risk of being intercepted, but Russell's able to get it through. This essentially punctures the defense, and now you've got 3 sets of eyes on Nance, leading to an easy kickout. Mozgov rolls too deep on this one, which forces him to make a wild pass that doesn't get anybody open. The Lakers made this mistake several times in the third quarter, which led to a scoring drought. This became a different problem when Tarek Black checked into the game. He short rolls perfectly here, right at the free throw line. But the problem is that he's not a very good passer, so it takes him a while to see who's open. Another good short roll from Black here, but Jordan Clarkson would have brought the house down if he would have seen him. Right after this play, I was saying to myself, please get him out of the game, and Luke did exactly that, putting in a much better passer in Julius Randle. This also allowed Nance to essentially move to the 5 and take over the role that Black was playing, and he's a much better passer. The Lakers also got deeper into their counters than they have at any point. Here you have a post entry to Ingram, and then Nance is going to set a split cut. But again, Golden State switches this type of action, and switches are susceptible to slip screens. Durant anticipates that he's going to be defending Clarkson, so Nance just slips the screen and dives to the basket. This play is a great sign of progress. The first option here is for Randle to set a down screen for Clarkson, and then Clarkson pops up to the wing. But Klay knows that, so he's taking that option away. So Clarkson uses that against him and goes to plan B. Clarkson makes a baseline cut, which Klay is in no position to defend, and then Nance sets a screen for him. The end result is an open shot. And then I hope at least a few of you thought of me when D'Angelo made these back cuts. And then there's a whole bunch of little stuff. Check out Jordan Clarkson right here. This is the look of a man who's got somewhere to be. He knows he's filling the corner and he's going to get there as quickly as he can. Lou does too, and they get the ball there with 20 seconds left on the shot clock and 3 sets of eyes on Clarkson. And while the defense is scrambling to match up with that, this can happen. Here are a couple of plays with excellent ball movement, but neither of them are set plays. What they're given is a set of read and react principles that they can use against whatever the defense does.
It's just like Compton.
Randle had a dominant game on the boards, racking up 14 rebounds and 6 on the offensive end. But Randle struggled with the ball in his hands, as Draymond Green and Golden State in general forces him right just about as well as anybody.
It's just like Compton. We made it just like Compton.
He's been quiet in transition the last couple of games, but this was a nice find on the break. Defensively, he wasn't involved in a lot of action, but he got beat on a few plays. I thought Russell did an excellent job of protecting the ball and creating shots for others in this game. Here you see him fake the pull-up jumper and realize that he's not open. Then he fakes the pass to Mozgov, sees that he's not open. Then he dumps it off to Randle. On this one, he gets out on the break and sees Ingram, but it's risky. So he waits for Ingram to take the defenders with him, and he hits Young right on the money. These were the only 2 plays where he made a poor decision, and he got away with the first one. He really looked to drive and kick or drive and dish in this game as well. He had this one easy spot-up attempt, but everything else was created on his own. He had several possessions where he had to create something out of nothing with the shot clock running down, including what was probably the most important possession of the game. He's still struggling in the pull-up game though. Defensively, he was solid positionally and disruptive with his hands, although Golden State shooters missed a lot of shots they normally don't. Lou Williams continued to excel in the de facto backup point guard role, being able to create shots out of nothing. While he did have 4 assists, it wasn't as good of a playmaking night as it has been the last couple. He made some nice passes, but also some turnovers. He's been surprisingly disruptive on the defensive end, forcing several turnovers. But he was also the guilty party in a couple of bad transition defense sequences. This was an interesting game from Ingram because he showed a little bit of everything, even if he needs work on all of it. He drove to the basket and used a spin move a couple of times, which was a staple of his in college. His jumper was really off, and I thought he had poor shot selection a few times. but I thought he did very well from a playmaking perspective. I love how he attacks this closeout and dishes it off. And I love this play where he actually turned the corner on the pick and roll looking to attack the basket. On the defensive end, he used his length to be very disruptive. Clarkson spent most of the night in the pick and roll, where he struggled a bit. I'd like to see him make better decisions. Clay is icing this pick and roll, and Clarkson should dribble drag into the corner, which would free up Nance. But he dribbles right into the help defender instead. Even though he gets the assist on this one, it's because Randle front cuts. He was caught in the air with nowhere to go. This is what I'd like to see more of, with him reading the defense and playing with better pace. Defensively, he was solid. Here he stays attached to Curry on loop. The Warriors missed a ton of shots and didn't play with nearly the energy level that the Lakers did. But even with that being said, the Lakers are showing that they're for real. That'll do it for this one. Please feel free to hit me up on Twitter @Laker Film Room, and please support future Laker Film Room content by clicking the Patreon link in the description.